Juvenile correctional facility in southeastern Indiana started experimenting 2 years ago. It distributed secure tablet computers to all the girls. The goal of the technology was to help improve their educational experiences and opportunities. But as Barbara Brosier reports, the tablets are having an impact beyond the classroom.
It's just before lunchtime, but this classroom is unusually quiet. One student is reading the color purple on a tablet, another is working on grammar exercises. It's not unusual to see students working on tablet computers in the classroom, unless you go to a school like this. Promise Junior and Senior High School is at Madison Juvenile Correctional Facility. It's one of 4 facilities like this in the state. So what you see in this classroom is unique. Kids don't have access to the internet while they're here.
That's hard for us because so much content is digitally delivered. And so many textbook companies, instructional materials are all in digital format, or they come with supplemental materials that are in digital format.
Susan Lockwood is the director of juvenile education for the Indiana Department of Corrections, and she wanted the girls here to be on a level playing field with students in Indiana's public schools. So she started a pilot program, giving each of the 45 girls a tablet from a startup called American Prison Data Systems.
It uses a Verizon network that's a secure network, but it's a separate network that the typical Verizon user wouldn't be using.
So the girls can't just get online and search the internet. Teachers like Samantha Goldsmith drop instructional materials onto the tablet for them to access during or after class. For a recent lesson about the Great Depression, she shared photos, music, and video.
This one in particular about the Triangle Shirtwaist Fire, that was way more interesting, letting them watch it and watch it be reenacted. Way more interesting for the girls.
Goldsmith says the tablets give her the ability to teach students in a way that caters to each of their individual learning styles. Instead of just giving them an article to read, she'll also record herself reading the article for girls who are auditory learners.
I can't say enough good things about about the ability to be able to do this in so many different ways. I mean, it's just crucial.
And there's evidence the tablets are helping them learn. The company that makes the technology did a study last year and found the girls' reading scores went up after they received the tablets. And that's not the only change the staff has noticed. The technology helps the girls avoid some of the daily drama that pops up.
These tablets offer a really excellent way of kind of disconnecting for a moment, regrouping their thoughts, but just by listening to music.
The girls have access to a limited music and ebook library that they can use in their free time. There's also a program that allows them to directly message the adult staff at the facility, allowing for quicker responses and causing a drop in the number of grievances filed.
It's a social tool as well. Mental health, I mean, it's kind of the entire package, which is great. You can't always say that about textbooks.
Lockwood says she has gotten calls from people who don't agree with giving those who are incarcerated access to tablet technology because they think the girls should be punished. The Indiana Department of Corrections says the program cost about $60,000. And Lockwood says not giving juveniles access to tools that help them learn will end up punishing all of society.
I would flip it around to say, why shouldn't they have tablets? Because we need to get them on the right path. And we can't get them on the right path if they don't have the tools. And these are tools that every other kid their age would be using inside a classroom.
The program's been so successful. The Department of Corrections is considering expanding tablet access to all of the people in its adult and juvenile facilities. For Indiana Newsdesk, I'm Barbara Brosier.
The Department of Corrections put out a request for information earlier this summer, asking for more information about tablet technology for its incarcerated populations. It's reviewing the submissions.